Okay. Let me see if I'm following this correctly. You sold the F1 team I left you?
Yes, sir!
So you could buy a new pizza oven,
Yes, sir! Which you could have bought
without selling the team.
possibly,
And the new owners are Cadillac and Andretti. Andretti already being one of the former co-owners of the team.
if you follow the lore of this series, that is correct.
And they want you to race for them.
They really respect my driving ability. They want you to drive for them too.
No, I told you I am done.
Come on, Michael. The viewers want it.
Hang on. I've got someone for you. Did someone order a badass?
Who the fuck are you?
Booth Crashity. Formula One superstar in the making. 500 likes on this video and I'll bring you on the podium when I win today. It'll be cool, just saying. It's so good to be home. Welcome back to Formula NASCAR, everyone. When I walked away 6 months ago from this series, I was done. Unless some crazy mod came along that brought F1 22 into the 21st century. Well, that mod has been created with F1 26 for F1 22. The only thing that could bring me out of retirement. I have been able to successfully merge the F1 26 mod with the Formula NASCAR mod. Both will be linked down in the description so you can play them for yourself. Took a little bit of doing. Did not really want to work right away, but I was able to figure it out. In this My Team series, we are going to be driving for the newly formed Cadillac F1 team. Now, just because it's the F1 26 mod doesn't mean everything has been brought into the future of 2026. See, while you can update the faces and liveries in the game, you cannot update the names of the drivers.
That's not Lewis Hamilton.
And that's going to be the case for every driver that has seen replacement since the 22 season. It's gonna be a little bit quirky, but I'm thinking as we go along and we see the liveries that they're racing, we're going to pick up on who these drivers are and what teams they're racing for. Gotifi is looking oddly like Carlos Sings nowadays. Now in our last season of this, we finished third in the championship. Sadly, 16 points behind King Louie. So King Louie is the defending champion, though I guess now King Louie is Kimi Antonelli. You're gonna have to bear with me. Very up and down season last time out. And being that I'm a little bit rusty, we might suck a lot here in the early going. Booth Crashity, why the hell are you wearing Botox's fire suit? Some regulation changes, it seems like we've patched that up. Let's see if we could get something facility in the works before the off season. Build time, yeah, that sounds great.
Oh, my favorite. How I've missed marketing department events.
Host a celebrity or politely decline. Famous action movie star and closet F1 fan. Why do you gotta be a closet F1 fan? You're afraid to tell everybody that you're an F1 fan? I understand. The fucking racing product sucks. Clay Donovan? Who the fuck is Clay Donovan? Get away from me! I don't even know you! Renegotiate with teammate? Yeah, sure, what the hell ever. I've kind of resigned myself to the fact that him and I are just gonna be latched together forever. I could lowball the shit out of him, and he has no reason to rebuff my offer, but I'll do in the middle. Yeah, you're welcome for giving you a job. Now we have some damn resource points. Let's do something with it. Let's get this aerodynamic streamlined suspension arms back in the works. And we have a bit more money in our pocket, so fabrication, powertrain, sure. Keep her going, keep her going. End this freaking season already. Let me get some mucho dinero. That's what the hell I'm talking about. All right, Dom. It's time you pick up the pace! Here's the schedule we're looking at for our return season in Formula NASCAR 26. Holy crap! That's a lot of money. It would behoove me to work on our personnel shits, maybe make our pit crew a little bit better, our second driver a little bit better, put a whole lot of shits in the works before this first race of the new year. The Bahrain Grand Prix is where we are headed first. I got one part, I think, that they are going to work on the heave dampers. There we go, we got that on the car. Driver cam, damn knows he needs it. And That is all she wrote. Welcome back to Formula NASCAR, everyone. Formula NASCAR 26. We got kind of a goofy combination mod going here. This seriously is one of my favorite things to do. I just needed something new to revamp it, to bring it, like I said, into the 21st century, and we have it now with the 26 drivers. Let's get the new season underway, shall we? Let's go! I almost forgot. We've got driver changes. Oscar Mayer Wieners is in the second Red Bulls. Wait a minute. What the hell does that do to his shits? Like, who's gonna be behind the wheel of this thing? Where is he? There he is. Oh, it's actually him! Wait a minute. If I go... Keep in mind what that face looks like. If I go to the McLaren now... There are two Oscar Mayer Wieners! This is about to be stupid.
Months of rumor and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best, of course, at turn 1, and then another soon after into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into that tight left-hander of turn 10. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts it on pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Lando Norris and Gasly, Magnussen, Sainz, Mick Schumacher and Daniel Ricciardo, Joe, Vettel, Max Verstappen and Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Bottas, Alessio De Lada and Esteban Ocon, Albon, Stroll, Latifi and Sparkles. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
I don't know what the hell I was thinking. That was bad. That's really rough. All the names and the faces all being a mess. But we'll deal with it. We'll make the best of it. Formula NASCAR 26 rolls on right now. We're underway, baby. Oh my, okay. Luckily, no real damage to the front end. You can't really have damage turned on when you got Formula NASCAR going because you need to be able to bump draft. Oh! All right, Dom, you and I have to find a way to make this work this season. We gotta work together, we gotta score some damn points. You didn't score a single damn point that entire year last year. I fully expect old Dom DeLuise to score some freaking points at some point over this 10-race schedule. So Magneto, oh God, I have no idea who Magneto is. I'm gonna need like a cheat sheet. How you doing? That's an Audi, I know that much. I am so rusty. I have not touched, holy shit, F1 22 since the end of our last season, which was back in December. It's been 6 months. Overdrove the fuck out of that one. Had to slow down way too much. We gotta do a little bit of bump drafting. But that's not Botox. Holy shit, holy shit!
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
In all my episodes, I've done 100 episodes of Formula NASCAR to this point. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I don't even... Like, how do you even flip there? There was no momentum to allow him to flip. We're gonna hit the flashback button, because it's been 6 months, so I'm rusty. So I'm allowed one mulligan? What the f... Let's try that again, shall we? I'll try not to catapult Nico Hulkenbergers into the catch fence this time. We're just gonna move out of line. We're gonna forget that anything ever happened right there. I gotta try to latch onto this top 10 and not let them get the hell away. Send it big, deep into that corner, trying to latch onto that, but someone had to give me a hook job. Okay, really the last thing that I was looking for. As I was going off into turn 1 right there, I was trying to make up time, and all I did was lose it. They're wrecking. We got problems. We got a safety car. Yeah, that's a big problem. It appears one of the McLarens got turned. Oh, that's Oscar Mayer Wieners. That's the second Oscar Mayer Wieners he got turned by one of the fucking Mercedes, I don't know which. Our first safety car deployment
Check your MFD.
of Formula NASCAR 26. They're gonna want me to make a pit stop here, and sure, we can do that. Now, you may be wondering why it is that I continue to play F1 22 instead of, like, upgrading to F1 25. With the 26 update, well, Formula NASCAR mod does not work with that game whatsoever. EA Sports ruined it. You get all these stupid penalties, you can't bump draft, you can't have the safety car deployed when you want it to be. It's fucking stupid. So that is why, after 4 years, we still find ourselves playing this game. But that's okay, because we got the proper faces and liveries now. Just not the proper names. All right, so they want me to make a stop. We will do that. We will oblige them, and we will get our one pit stop out of the way today. Is that, That's like our pit crew uniform from last season, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't think those have been updated to Cadillac. So, oh my God, something we're gonna have to work on with our car upgrades, some rear end grip. We have a really shitty car, much like the actual Cadillac right now. We've got to make mass upgrades to the rear end. I'm focusing on, like, chassis. A lot of chassis development. If I had lived long enough to see that all play through with Hulkenbergers, somersaulting down the front stretch, that probably would have been the first safety car of the season. There are 2 versions of Formula NASCAR mod. There's regular, and then there's Super Suck. I went with Super Suck. I can't remember because it's been so long which one I would typically do. So I might, I don't know. I might leave it alone. I'm not sure. Something weird that has been fixed now that I'm just noticing. If you have watched the previous series, all the time in the rearview mirror, it looked like the car was driving itself. You didn't see a helmet. You didn't see someone sitting in the cockpit. That's been fixed now. I think some of my mods were fucking the game up. Booth Crashity is ready to rip. Man's won himself a NASCAR 25 Career Mode Championship. He wants to win himself his first Formula NASCAR race. But in order to do that, we gotta go green. Light that candle. We're back, baby. Why is... Whoa. I was like, I couldn't turn left and right. My shits was like so planted because there was so much speed. That was weird. That was really quite terrifying. And there were all these puffs of smoke out of the cars in front of us. I don't know what the hell was going on. That was definitely odd. It makes me wonder if that extra slipstream boost mod that I'm using, the extra version of Formula NASCAR, might be a little bit much. Let's see if we can get old Dom DeLuise here up into the top 10 in points. He hasn't made a pit stop, though. Holy shit, yeah, 3 wide. I wouldn't have done it. Actually, I would have. I'm that stupid. It's not a good idea to go 3 wide in there. So we're not really racing the top 12. All of them are going to have to make that pit stop, that mandatory 4-tire change. I thought a fucking couple of them were about to dip onto pit road. No, none of them did. So it's really, we're in this battle here. This is the people we gotta focus on. Why am I in the air? Did you see that? I was bump drafting him, and then, like, my front end started to take off a little bit. I don't think I typically ran this much. Yeah, I'm blowing the motor because I'm going so fast. This is not the typical Formula NASCAR mod that I would use. I did not select the right one. Extra strength, ain't it? We're gonna have to backtrack on that. I mean, unless I can win with this one, then I might keep it. I'm getting up to speed so fucking quickly They're like 4 wide for the lead up there. And Dom has cracked the top 10. Like, watch that MPH, bro. Just in no time at all. The engine's gonna expire. I'm gonna detonate this fucking motor because of what I did. That's why that shit keeps popping up. We're in trouble. I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it to the finish line. Well, before my motor kerplodes, let's make it 5 wide for the lead, baby! Let's lead us a lap. We're not gonna fucking lead shit. Ferdinand, I think that's what, gassy now? I'm pretty sure that's gassy. I got one to the left of me, I got jokers to the right. Stuck in the middle with you. This is madness. Goodbye. So long. Auf Wiedersehen. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm using DRS. No! I hit the same fucking spot that Romaine Lettuce hit when he had his awful accident. Luckily, I got out of there unscathed. Luckily, they're just going so slow through some of these corners, I've been able to catch up. Vegetable is not adjusting to the new car regs very well at all. It's a struggle for it back here in 20. I think I can DNF. I don't know, I've never done that before. I've never gotten to the point where my engine was so bad there was a possibility that I wasn't gonna make it to the end of the race. I'm kind of curious to see, will my engine actually kerplunk? Come on, Vegetable, you're not this bad. Let's go, you have that Ford power. America versus America here, Cadillac. Ford, what the fuck? What the, oh, they're making pit, they want to make pit stops. I think cars were slowing it. Yeah, they were trying to get to pit road. I have no freaking idea who it is I'm racing with now. Who's on my track. We don't have to worry about all those cars that just hit pit road. As long as there isn't another safety car. I can hear it in the engine. That it sounds like a pair of scissors. Like not a regular pair of scissors, like one of those pairs of scissors that they gave you in kindergarten. You know, the real soft and squishy ones. Hey, oh, whoa, 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 whoa! That could be a safety car. Sounds like fell in to one of my cylinder heads. That looked weird.
Okay, what you pay?
Fuck! Yeah, this is just gonna help out a lot of people, isn't it? But I do believe that my engine is kind of fried. And that's really bad because I have 3 engines to make it through 10 weeks. I know we want to see the super suction and the super speed, but the amount of engines that I have is not going to be able to make it through all 10 races. We're going to have to put a restrictor plate on these things. You know, it just dawned on me. We got to race these around Monaco. Fuck that! Oh my Lord, it just keeps getting worse. It just keeps... No, I don't know why it popped up, because it was at 81%. It's still at 81%. The only thing I'm remotely happy about with this safety car coming out is that Dom DeLuise gets another crack at it. He was probably going to finish it last otherwise. There's still a good probability that he'll finish it last, but at least he has a chance. Getting restarted here. With 4 laps to go in this race, Booth Crashity in his Formula NASCAR debut runs in 4th place. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, he got the jump on me, but damn, we got the jump on him. Uh-oh, we've gone to orange. We've gone to pumpkin mode. What does that mean in terms of percentage points? I shouldn't be looking at this right now. 95! Oh, we're fucked! Don't look at that. There's nothing I can fucking do about it. There isn't a damn thing I'm gonna be able to do about it now, so we just gotta ignore it, and we just gotta hope and pray that it lasts another 3.5 laps. We're looking at solid points right here. Really good points that could help our championship chase, and with it only being a 10-race schedule, you need every damn point you can get your grubby little fingers on. I'm a little bit nervous to use the overtake button. Actually, a lot of bit nervous. I don't know if the engine can withstand that much extra power. Holy shit, okay, yeah. Well, that's my first one of the day, so that's all right. We're running out of time. My car is running out of steam, so I doubt I get another warning. Oh my God,
Sorry about that. Sadly, there was nothing that could be done.
Well, you live and you learn. I gave the Formula NASCAR mod a little bit too much juice today, and I paid the price. Using a flashback wouldn't result in anything net positive for me because the engine is still fried.
Damn! What a way to start!
Booth crashing, I mean, you're in contention in your first race to win, and that sucks.
Help them deliver this
okay,
result,
I think that's actually
I think
Eclair.
that's smart tyre management on track.
He hasn't changed it enough. That's still Eclair.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again.
Hey there, come on! You need a haircut there, pal? It didn't look like your regular hair. So Ferrari finally didn't fuck up the strategy.
How the fuck did Vegetable? What? Why?
What was it, 20th?
Where did he come from?
So what happens every time after I DNF, the game turns into like a regular F1 game, and they start to pull away from each other, and the draft just ends. I think that's why Vegetable suddenly gained so much speed, but he wasn't anywhere near the front, and there's no way he drove up there in only a few laps. Albino, I think, is actually still Albino, gets the bonus point for the fastest lap. We're gonna come away with the last, and fuck. Rough way to start for Cadillac F1 team. Well, there are your point standings. Nothing out of the ordinary there. I mean, it's everybody's finishing position and then us in last and second to last. This is terrifying because we have to go to Jeddah next. Another track where I could easily DNF. I can't start this season 10 races with 2 DNFs. We are already down. Oh my God. We're already down 1 ICE unit. It was fun, the extra speed, but until I can do some R&D work and get the powertrain like maxed out, I cannot run that version of the mod anymore. Some sponsorship shits to work on, and I'm sure we'll get some activities thrown in there as well before the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in the next episode. I'm done for now. Kind of a limp dick way to end our return to Formula NASCAR, but now we're in a hole that we have to dig ourselves out of, and it'll be fun to see if Booth Crashity can do that. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this return. I love you. Ow! Every single last one of you. And I will see you in the next video I make. Goodbye!